Events are back! This means events all over Siptah and the Exiled Lands have come back in full swing, that now you can go ahead and play around with them once again and receive those rewards that you used to be able to. Now, if you've never seen these events before, they came out in the Age of Sorcery and they got tucked away for a long while to fix them up a bit. But now they are back and appearing all over the map. So the good news, they're back. The bad news, they are pretty much the same, it feels, in a lot of ways, apart giving some new treasure. Bad news wise, I mean they are still really hard to come by and you have to hope that you just cross one of these encounters. That's why I'm going to give you the locations of this video as a refresher, so if you need a quick locations area on both maps, then you know where to go. First location is here in the volcano. And this is where you'll get a witch hunt event. Further down the volcano, you can get to this area in the Ice near King Scourge Dungeon, which you can get another witch hunt event at. A little further down the road where this area is, you can get a sacrifice interrupted event where it gets all dark and spooky. Further down the map by Stargazer's Crest, you can get another witch hunt event right over here on the map. Over to Set City, where usually over in this location you can get a blowback event right here. Over to the right side where we started the video today, you can get a Grave Matters event right by the summoning place. Further down the coast, you can get a portal to Yugluth right here in this little camp, which is usually rather easy to see as they have big tentacles coming out of the sky. Up into the jungle, you can get another witch hunt event. It's usually by the Witch Queen's statue that leads into a cave, and that looks like it's right over here in the map in the corner of the jungle. And the jungle is definitely a spot for fun, because if you go a little further towards Buccaneer Bay, you can get the snake caravans just as you go into the sandy zone of Buccaneer's Bay from the jungle, and you can get that over here. And if you go further into actual Buccaneer's Bay, you can get another Grave Matters event right here. So there is quite a few events around, but you just have to be lucky enough to actually capture one. And now we're going to move over to Siptah to show you the ones over there. Now we're over at Siptah, you can have a look at the events over here and all the locations in quick rapid fire to check out where they all are at. So this is New Luxor. You can get a Grave Matters event over here. You could also get a Grave Matters event spawning at the Rave in the Rubble on the Isle of Dusk, and this location is right here. Further over to the Sanctuary of the Serpent, you can also get a Grave Matters event over here. Surprise, surprise. And that location is right here on the left-hand side of the map. Now, the by far most common event you'll find on the Isle of Siptah, I tend to find, is the Portal of Yugluth, and that tends to spawn at the Lay Shrine of the Fiends, although this can also spawn at the Lay Shrine of the Birdmen. If you want to find a sacrificed interrupted event, you can find it around these rocks near this little shrine here, the circle. So you can find this little area just here in the Redwoods. If you want to find the Snake Caravan event on Siptah, you can usually find it by the back of New Luxor. So if you want to find that and do it, check around the back of here. If you want to find a witch hunt event, you can find one around here on Siptah at the Grove. Usually where this little werewolf is at. You can also find another witch hunt event here at the Proving Grounds, which is in the south. A little further up from that as well, you could also find one at the Pit of the Grey Ones, which is located literally just over from the back of there. You could also find another witch hunt event over here at the Watchtower on the island in the top right of Siptah. Another event you can find, which tends to be the blowback one, tends to spawn around here on the Isle of Siptah, which is at the stand up here. You can also find a witch hunt event by the First Men Forges just to the south of it, usually over here on the Isle of Dusk. So there is quite a few events on Siptah as well. But either way, I hope this helps you for event locations. Definitely keep your eyes out for them, because they have a few treasures and stuff in them that may be worth picking up, and generally the loot is pretty okay. So it could be cool just to go around and visit them again and see them, and let me know which ones you can find, because they are quite elusive sometimes. some of these events. So yeah, they are back and they are here to stay, hopefully, and we're gonna have a bit of zest in our exiled worlds and hopefully some unusual encounters to experience. I hope this helped for locations though, so good luck out there and have some fun. Thank you for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.